Hi. My question is, you've probably heard Christopher Nolan is almost fanatic about the usage of film. I watched a video of his where he went into detail about, the quality of film and the fact that, the texture and the colors and so on, cannot be compared to digital. So what do you think about that, sir? Thank you.
I think that we both disagree on that, but I would say that he needs to experiment with digital a little bit more. All right? We all get addicted to that which we love. He loves film, I love film, and he's made many more films and many more successful films than I. So I have to say, yes, that's right for you. But now digital can more or less, you can get the film look. And I'm saying the film look was not a natural look. It was a created look, right? There was nothing called the film look. Kya hota hai? Aisa to nahi. I am looking at you is not a film look. Actually, television or digital will give me a much more real idea of what my eyes are seeing right now, but that's not a film look. But I can create that. In fact, when I made this TV series, I took old lenses, old film lenses, took old Cook lenses and put them on digital. It looked exactly like film. Sorry, you want to say that? He and Chris had a long chat.
Right. So I think I completely disagree with the aspect. One of the reasons I disagree is that we showed Dunkirk on 70 We revamped the theater, which is IMAX. And I don't know how many of you were able to see the film at Vadala. The IMAX film camera gives you a resolution of 18K. No digital technology has matched that look. And that was one of the reasons why Chris or Quentin Tarantino or Paul Thomas Anderson and more people now in the United States are loving celluloid because celluloid reacts to a certain grain. So if you really understand the difference between digital and what is celluloid, is that celluloid has a lot of grains, a lot of silver grains or a lot of grains, which absorbs light and gives you not an even kind of texture or an image. And it allows you to sort of receive a certain unevenness, which what Shekhar was saying, that you watch the rushes later and you enjoy that process, which is an adventure. While digital has a very uniform, because you're dealing in lines. Digital deals with data, deals with bytes, it deals with lines, and it gives you a complete look which looks the same. So today when I watch television or when I watch Netflix or when I watch, it's very difficult to decide a DOP many times when you're SF shooting because they all look the same. It's like how the entire culture is wearing jeans and everybody looks the same. It's the same way with digital, which I find, that everything looks the same. And one of the reasons why Chris loves it, and I think when we screened Dunkirk, and we had all the DOPs there, some of the leading DOPs like Ravi Chandran or Avek or everybody who was there, they couldn't believe that an image can look so great on a film because they had forgotten the texture what film looks, because the theaters are not there. The only theater now surviving in Bombay which can screen films is Liberty, which is the Art Deco beautiful theater. But otherwise there's no other screening formats. Even the labs have disappeared. And the whole idea is to have a choice. The idea is not to say that, like an artist, you should have a choice of the canvas in which you want to paint. And that is what Chris says, that for him, it's a choice. Even I would like a choice, that I can shoot on 16. Osham Ahluwalia shot on a film right now on Super 8 or 16, because he wanted that choice as an artist. It's not that he's not shooting on digital. And one great example was Sean Baker, who was here in Bombay for the Mumbai Festival. He shot his film on a phone, on an iPhone.
And that's digital.
That's digital. And then he said the next film he thinks should be shot on 35. So he shot Florida Project on 35. So the whole idea is to have a choice for an artist. The fact that both mediums are very different, and both give you a different kind of an experience. For me, of course, celluloid, there's nothing better than a celluloid, because the whole idea of going to a theater, the magic, the light, the way it's projected, and the way you watch your rushes, where you don't know on your monitor where you have 10 people, because I still shoot, advertising films and things. And exactly what Shekhar was saying, that you have 10 people around you who's commenting on that. Film gives you that. But they're both very different mediums. I mean, there's no point comparing it.
Yeah.
And one of the things about digital is that it's changing and it's exciting. And I think it's allowed a lot of people, and I would go back to Jean Cocteau, who used to say that I'm waiting for film to be as cheap as pencil and paper.
Yeah.
And he said it way back in 1930s.
Yeah.
And today, you have digital, which allows you the freedom. But also, where I have a problem with digital shooting is the discipline. One of the things which has gone completely is on the set, or there's just everyone becomes a filmmaker.
Mind
And-
you, Avatar was digital. So,
Yeah.
it would look beautiful. So you can't say the discipline is gone. I mean, I run a pretty disciplined set. It's not that even on film you have a monitor with 5 producers behind that. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.